is the edge of the green. So, like, I'm really excited about this. Like, this ship wasn't designed for that. I think it broke. I think the decoupler, I think it all disconnected and broke. We'll get the wings back. I think we can get the wings back. Unless it just basically deletes when it hits the water. 89.9% of value. Alright, so let me... a couple things I want to do here. I want to drop the ablator. I want to drop the ablative shielding down. I also turned all my thrust back up to 100% because I read something and I agreed with it. Not just that I read it, but I read something and I agreed with it. That, you know, if your engines aren't working to put you into space, they're just dead weight. So... yeah, here's the Mark 3B. So this is what my Mark 3... No, this is the Leo Mark 3. No. Save, that's fine. So this was our orbiter, okay? This is our orbiter, Mark 1. Just a hot mess of a ship. 1680 Delta V in Kerbal atmosphere at 0 altitude. A little bit more on the back end, like you wouldn't actualize 2,000 meters per second because you wouldn't be at 70 kilometers before they detached. So really just about probably 1,800 in total when you count our ascent. It's 1,800 Delta V there in the ascent, okay? But look how much our space stage has in this one. Almost 3,000 just in that. So what I did was I built the Orbiter Mark II. This is what we built this yesterday. I don't have this part right now, so I have to have the Orbiter Mark II-A temporarily. Where it's just 2 of the big boosters, but if you look, oh wait, that's in a vacuum. And sea level, 1,300. At, let's say 40,000, we're up to 1,600. So we're at about 1,400 probably for the course of the trip, 1,450 for their life cycle. Delta V, we've only lost 800. Or no, we've only lost 400 Delta V, okay? But because of this stage doesn't take over until we're almost in orbit. This is our circularize our orbit one. So that's gonna be somewhere between, looks like we're not getting any higher than 910 at altitude. So, because that doesn't really perform well in a vacuum. So that's like a flat 900. But then I'm in orbit with 2,200 Delta V left. And I could probably make that better by dropping the Science Junior. If I had to. I mean, the Science Junior is 0.2 tons. So it could be removed. Now, the thing that I want to do for like a Mark II-B, now that I have it, I don't really know where to put these because I don't want that as my center of mass because it's that and it's that coming off. So there's that, and then when that fuel's gone, we're up there. So really, about that check line is where I want it. Now, I wish I had, like, specific RCS fuel. Really, the only way I could use this would be to add... Oh, see, I'm over on parts just by doing that, though. We'll have to wait on the RCS until we can upgrade our VAB. So, but that's the magic spot right at the bottom of that fuel tank for now. Problem is, I can't... How much is upgrading the VAB? Oh, I can upgrade the... I never upgraded the VAB? Done. Now we've got action groups too. Oh, I'm very excited. I am excited. Let's see here. Would like to also... Oh, I don't have the photovoltaics yet. Mark 2B, save. Okay. So, what I think I'm going to do is... What I'd like to do is get into orbit going north, and then do my deorbital burn such that I can land at the pole. And then have a chance to... Now the question is if I open the doors... Can I place legs on this such that it's not borked by that? I don't think I can. Yeah, that's... Okay. Can I do 4? Will it do that? That doesn't seem appropriate. What if I put them there so they're on those struts? That feels like I'm not cheating. Start retracted. Those are going to need to be... Probably aren't in an action group. How do can I add those to staged? I'm gonna have to do an action group, I think. Yeah, I want that there. Okay. Can I do an abort? I don't really need an abort right now. You know what would be great? Figuring out how to get a... figured out how to get a, whatchamacallit? Are those going to create a ton of drag that I'm not going to want? Probably. Well, we'll try it. It's fine. Okay, so the idea with this is I turn on the bottom rocket a little bit just so we get some benefit of its gimbaling. All right. Everything's where I need it, I think. Get that changed. I should have changed this inside so that we didn't have a problem, but... Whoops! It's fine. Come on. Have to use a little more gas then, I guess, to get it to turn. It's a learning experience. See, I would like to have a more gradual, God bless, a more gradual evening out, but it doesn't want to do that. I can't get it to turn when I've got the boosters on, which I probably could if I limited their thrust. Like, that would be the benefit to limiting their thrust. Okay, now what we want to do... Oh god, I think I've got the legs tied to... Okay, let's do a maneuver here. $60,000. Not enough on that. 70,000. $76,000. Why is that? All right, let's, instead of trying to do it all at once, let's stretch it a little bit at a time. I think that's the way to do this. Let's do a series of burns. "24-second burn to start. I'd like to get close to an an orbit with this, but I don't think we're going to. I think we still need to have some tweaking in there. Yeah, I think somehow they're in an action group where they retract when staged. I need to not have that. Yeah, because this engine isn't great in space. You know, I could try, if I'm not going to use this engine until I get into space, I could try making this a Terrier instead of a swivel. Because the Terrier is much more efficient in a vacuum. Oh, see, now I'm still way past it. Yeah, we're not going to get it on this one. Let's just, you know what, let's just burn until we're out. and see what we can do. I don't understand why this... It gets very funky sometimes when I'm trying to do stages and I'm in the map. We'll just do it by feel, I guess. Give us a 10-degree inclination. I just want to try to make it to the ice cap this time. But that might be something worth checking to change. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Is if we can... Got our altitude fell. We're going to start burning up pretty soon. And our engine, we're going to lose a ton of delta V as we get into atmosphere. For me, Sulfari, I haven't been doing really anything. I would like to get the Hex Blast to 99. It's close. But I'm not like racing to come down here and play it. It's that time of the league where like my wife and I catch up on shows and stuff because I'm... Oh man, this is not going to be pretty. Oh, whoop. Hold on. I accidentally created an orbit. It's not going to sustain though. Let's get sitting retrograde. I need to get into here. I want to basically stop there because any aero braking we do will slow us down before that. Would you stop it with the legs? I'm gonna get clipped. Oof! Woo! We had a near miss. We're gonna miss the Arctic. Balls. So this whole flight's not worth keeping. I'll just revert flight to the vehicle assembly. Alright, I'm curious if we... let's see here. How do I want to do this? I want to take that off. And then I want to take that off and replace that with a Terrier, which is going to save us a ton. Like a literal ton. Is how much that will save us. I need a decoupler, don't I? Let's make sure our couples are in the right places. That one is not at the same time. Thank you. And then I need to go to the action groups and take that out of there. Is there a gear button then that I could probably be touching? That's what I would believe from that, is that there's a gear button. So I might get back in. I mean, there's still about a month left. I would really like to hit level 99. Yeah, well, what happened, Rianth, is we encountered a bug in Space Punks. I went to the Discord to see like if anybody was gonna help with that. Yeah. I was trying out Space Punks because it's in open beta for free on Epic, and I basically bricked a quest, tutorial quest, and I'm looking right now at a Reddit link. But basically, there seems to be no solution for it. And I can't change characters to make a new character, and I can't find a way to delete my characters, so I just uninstalled it. I don't have time for that kind of garbage. I don't need to read it at the Reddit link. If the guy says that's what the Reddit link says, then that's that. It really isn't. Okay, settings. There are keybinds somewhere. Is there not a keybinds somewhere? Surely there's a keybinds somewhere. G is the keybind for your landing gear. That makes sense? That makes sense. Yeah. It is not really, but I got back, I did the driving in the rover quests that I had done before. We've upgraded the VAB, we've done some research. So right now I'm trying to decide if I want to get the stabilization for 45, the electronics for 90, or save for the control pod. Electronics is really going to be necessary though. We're going to need photovoltaic panels and whatnot to charge our batteries if we're going to try to go to like the moon or something. I probably shouldn't go to the moon without photovoltaic panels or Minmus. I hear Minmus is actually an easier first destination. All right, Orbiter Mark II-B. Ooh, I can't change the thrust limiter here, can I? Should I try to lower the thrust to see if I can counteract some of the thrust and actually get it to turn on the way out of here? I think I tried doing this with smaller boosters. It did not work. Let's drop it to 75 and just see if we can turn it. Because I need to be able to get that gravity turn started earlier. Although with two Terrier engines, like, we could be a little bit more straight up into space. I suppose I don't really need that going until I'm ready to make my turn. Okay, come on. Come on. Doesn't seem to be quite enough. We're getting a little bit of turn. It's not a ton, but it could be enough. Trying to pull this down. We are kind of fighting the atmosphere here. Okay, let's do a little bit with this. Our periapsis is, I think I'll stop when we hit 100. Or our apoapsis rather. We got plenty of fuel. Yeah, this was the right call. Changing to the Terrier was the right call. I need to get a maneuver node. $14,000. Perfect. Functionally the same. What is it? It's a 2-minute burn. Good lord, that's a million miles, or a million. That's forever. Okay. Doesn't matter. I gotta get lined up and burned now if we're doing it. If we want to do it, we gotta do it now. It's gonna take us into our second stage. Oof. See, if I could get more of an angle for the ascent, I wouldn't have to do so much here. Where's Minmus? Why does everybody target Minmus first? The moon should definitely be what we do. This is a super long burn. It's probably because we're on the Terrier, and it is in a lot of ways, it's more efficient in a vacuum, but it doesn't have the power of the other ones. I don't like that it won't let me do the stage here. Like, it doesn't want to stage sometimes when I'm all the way out here, and I don't know why. It's really annoying, though. So how late were we in starting our burn? About 10 seconds late. It should still work. We'll be sporty. We will have plenty of Delta V left to get out of orbit. Alright. Don't need that node anymore. Oh. Don't need that node anymore. Periapsis is at 90. Apoapsis is at 191. And that is shrinking. So we're a little too close. I want to try to get apoapsis up to 200,000. Done. And then let's warp there. Oh, we have debris that splashed down. Look at that. Okay, once we get a little closer here, we will push out that periapsis. Close as we can be, the better. That's about as good as we're gonna get. Okay, let's go back to our ship. Let's quick save before anything happens. Can we conduct materials studies? We can. Keep the experiment. Can we log pressure data? We've already done that. Log that data. We've already done that. Can we get a crew report? We've already done that. Can we EVA? We've already done that. Okay. What are we at? We are just above Kerbin's water. Okay. Now we should be able to, I think I already did an orbit where I basically did all of these. Like, as you drift around the planet, you can easily, as you change biomes, you can tell it that, like, you can decide, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like, so now the tricky part is going to be making sure we can get down. So let's see here. At apoapsis, we will do, oh, you know what I should do actually? I should come back here. Should go to the Space Center since we're in a stable orbit. I think now that I'm in orbit, I can get a contract for re-entering safely. Explore Kerbin. Rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit. Return to orbit. Do I have just a return to orbit? Because I would really like that instead. Because Rendezvous 2 vessels is really not pleasurable. Hey, look! All of our debris! That worked out nicely. We don't want to stay up here too long because we have a potentially an electric charge issue. Let's no, I want to get rid of this note. Yeah, this isn't a good orbit for going to the moon anyways. This is the complete wrong orbit for trying to go to the moon. We just recover it, it's fine. I would like to warp and do like make sure we get a full orbit in. Oh god. Don't go too long, because I don't want to run out of electricity. Okay, what I'd like to do is do a maneuver there that's a deorbital burn. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted. We did that. And added a mover there. That was another burn. Could probably get there. Right? I'm gonna push it out a little bit because I've got room to like shorten it up if we have to. So I would like to get to next maneuver. It's only a 5-second burn, not a long one. So 2.5 seconds. Okay, that one's done. Now, let us warp to next maneuver. Orient for the burn. It's a 38-second burn, so that's 15 plus 4, that's 19 seconds. We want to do this. This is a longer burn. Should still be fine though. What's our altitude right now? 68,000. Okay, the wind resistance could be a little bit of a problem soon. So we're going to get some braking from that anyways. Ooh, I'm hesitant to do a huge burn because I don't want to overshoot it. Let's save. I think Shift F5 does an incremental save. Whoops, that was ZF. Oh no. What happened? I'm late for it anyways. Everything's bad. It's fine. It's fine. I went to hit Shift F5, which I thought was an incremental save, but Shift is also throttle, so I don't think it's that. Now it's just a matter of seeing how much we air brake. Because we're most certainly not going to actually get there. Like the environment will, the atmosphere will slow us down before there. Next meeting? All right, bud. A little disconcerting. Yeah, see, it's already shortened up quite a bit. I could try pushing it, but that's not really going to buy us any time. It shouldn't fall off drastically. Like with as big as that ice shelf is, we should land on it. I'm gonna do this until we have to change it. Goodbye, Terrier. You served us well. What's burning up? One of our landing gear? Preferably no. Oh my god, if it shorts us on this, I'm gonna be very unhappy. I don't know why it puts us this far away, but I don't think that's going to be a problem, but oh my god, if it even shorts us and puts me in the water, I am going to scream. It's really thinking about it, you guys. It is really thinking about it. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. This should be this flight. It's my ship. Wait, is that... what is happening? That is the deorbital burn? Okay, so that was too far, or not far enough, rather. Hopefully this is enough. I honestly don't know. way to really know than just throw ourselves at it. It starts to be a problem. Okay. Not much left to do now. This one should work out better. There's no way that's going to close before we get to the ice shelf. Running low on. Why is my parachute coming out? Oh god, because my minimum pressure was so high. Oh, that's a mistake. It'll be fine, but it's not going to be able to do anything for us. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Come on. Come on. Open up. Thank you. Slow us down. Gear down. Oh, they're up there too. Okay. Yeah, I still think we need to. I need to fix the ascent angle to really make orbit better. I mean, we had a lot of fuel left when we jettisoned the Terrier, so like I did have quite a bit, but I would like to be able to get an orbit before I'd like to get an orbit a little easier on the first engine. Yay! Oh, I never closed the doors. That's funny. The data survived re-entry. Okay, there's another 35 science. And he's got his point. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but so we're at 148. Oh no! Oh boy. You guys. All right, I'm gonna have to check something. When was this? Is this after I got back? Yeah, this is right after I got back. The whole reason I wanted to land there was for like the whole reason I wanted to land there in the first place was so that I could get a ground sample, and then I totally just ruined it. Very cranky with myself. Yeah, we still have 880 meters per second of delta V left. I'm very annoyed with myself for that. This should be fine. I just have to do it all again. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm bad at this game. I actually probably don't want to have this engine on because it creates more mass. Got such a nice touchdown too. Like we weren't in a bad spot. It's a decent spot. True. God, if I have to do this again, I'm gonna be very upset. Starting to think I might. Don't you dare. Oh god, what am I doing? This is bad. This is bad. Yep. Okay, cool. God damn it. Just like me to do something stupid and completely cock it up. So annoyed with myself. I think it'd be great actually if, might be a little too late for this, but like if I expanded this a little bit and then did some of the braking before I jettisoned the other piece. I'm very annoyed. Well, then I don't like. I'm only interested in like watching it happen slowly, like the first time. If I have to try to do it again, then I'm like, well, I already did this once, And then I make mistakes because, you know, it's not how space works. Watch now, this time I'll overshoot it. I'll end up in the water. Alright, this should get us onto the ice sheet. Like, there's no way that that's closing before that. Now, we might end up in the mountains, which isn't ideal, but I can deal with everything else. Did I close the doors this time? I did not. Yeah, one of the whole things I was thinking of doing was like, oh, I can get a step. I need to get a surface sample from the ice shelf. That's the whole reason we did this flight in the first place. I don't know why it puts me so far out. Yeah, I would really like to not land in the mountains of the ice shelf, but beggars can't be choosers. I think that still counts as the northern shelf and not mountains. This, for some reason, counts as mountains, I swear to you. There will be hell to pay. I didn't change that this time. Pretty sure I have like a barometric reading from up here. Jettison heat shield. That's cool. Yeah, don't forget the ground sample this time. Then I gotta get upstairs so I can get back down here for tonight's stream. What's annoying is it's like, I think the first time you get the surface sample, it's only like 9 science or something, but like it's enough to make a difference for what I want to do. Because I want to say I was like 4 science short, so like it's enough. Spoosh. I can't EVA until I slow down. That's right. EVA report. There's 2.4 science. Nice. There's another 9 science. Forward. Okay. Now we can recover vessel. Now I can go in here. I kind of think I need the stability enhancer, but at the same time, like, it'll be easier to get 45 science than it will to get... Oh, I can't get that. That's 160. I'd have to get these 2 and then build up towards 160 again. God, I would love to be able to take a science guy into space, but he can't use the SAS, and then I'm hosed. But I need this. I need the photovoltaic panels. Like, this needs to be what I do. Okay. Save. All right. That'll be it for that. I don't know what we're doing tonight. We might do some more Kerbal. I'm really close to leveling up in Path of Exile, but I don't know. I don't really have anything else. I mean, I could go back to Wolong or Bannerlord also if we need a little break. My problem with Kerbal is I have a really fun time with the kind of problem solving and like brute forcing solutions by doing stuff over and over again. I have no patience for stupid mistakes that I make that then get compounded by like the old interface of the game. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I can handle being stupid because I'm me. I've seen me do it. Like, right? But like... That's probably what annoys me most in Kerbal, is like when I make a silly mistake and it's like, oh, you just lost like 25 minutes of time because of the way the game saves and does whatever. Like, that's nice. Like, and it's on me, but like... So, but maybe we can brainstorm trying to get either to the moon or Minmus, you know? That would be fun, I think. So I'm gonna send you guys over to my buddy Justice. And if you want to come back tonight in about a little over an hour, we'll be doing something else. So stay safe, stay healthy, remember, play games, share stories, make memories, build your very own legacy of gaming. Until next time, we will see you later. Jeff, you sneaking in there. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the lurk. Bye-bye.